I'm trying once again. It's early evening here. I tried to take a video yesterday of the garden and Serafina came running out and decided that every time I tried to take a close-up of a flower she would dance in front of the camera singing Christmas carols at the top of her lungs. So it didn't really go all that well. I finally gave up. But she's happily being entertained now, so take two, try again. So this is what the fence is ultimately going to look like. It's not complete, there aren't frames all the way across all of them, but some of them there are, and there are 3 gates like this at various points. So that's coming along. The front garden. We're in the front garden today, which I haven't shown you since May, and a lot has changed, although not enough in some cases. I don't know what to do with this thing. It's the smoke bush, and the sap rises in it really slowly. And that's true every year. But this year, I don't even know what happened. Look, that's all these purpley leaves over here. That's it. And usually, come the 4th of July, I get frustrated and I cut back everything that hasn't gotten leaves. I don't know what to do this year. It's almost everything. It was a rough year here on plants. We lost several roses and some other plants as well. Look at this. White cosmos in the euphorbia. It became such a lovely combination. They offset each other so prettily. Yeah. So, coming about, we have these masses of wild mint that get in the way of the garden. They don't even taste that good, but they do smell lovely when you walk through it. So I did move that pile of rocks, but to another inconvenient place, so I'm not sure it was the best plan. I'm backtracking because I missed over here with the peonies and the irises. Oh, that mint smells amazing. I think there's too much of a glare for you to be seeing them properly, but yep, peonies are starting to bloom. I've actually had some trouble with them this year. I think they have some kind of a disease. I'm going to have to look into it. The lady's mantle's in bloom. And here we come to the arbor. I have to try not to trip on all of those rocks that I pointed out a minute ago. And this, remember when I said in my last video I had cut back the clematis because we were installing the new arbor, and it was about 3 inches tall, 4 inches tall, and now this is it. It is taller than me by rather a bit. Clematis is amazing. I think it's so underrated, at least in this country. I don't know if that's true in other places. I watch a lot of British gardening shows, and it does get mentioned a lot there, but I don't see it growing anywhere here. It had kind of its heyday. It had a moment in the like mid to late 90s with the Jack Manny variety. That was popular for a little while. I worked at a garden center at the time. But now you don't see it. And it's such a shame because there are so many colors, so many varieties. It grows under all sorts of conditions, blooms at different times. I love it. I think it's very valuable garden plant. So I got back out here in the chicken destruction and I fixed up this bed and it's all mulched. I had Elijah come and help me. Yeah, I don't usually plant much in the way of annuals in my front garden, in my flower garden. It's usually all perennials. But since we lost so many plants, I've replaced a few of them with some perennials. They're tiny right now. This is one of them. Teeny tiny little rose, see? It actually had a bloom on it last week, but it's past now. While they are getting established, the perennials, because it'll take them a while to be fully what you would expect, I've planted some biannuals, like foxgloves, but they won't bloom until next year. So I've also planted some annuals. But the catch being that a lot of that was dug up when the chickens came through. But it's okay. It's okay. It's still looking pretty lovely. It's not as full and as lush as I would like, but it's still looking lovely. And tidy now that I've mulched, and it'll only get better. So I'm really pleased about the peonies. They can be picky and sometimes not bloom when they are moved, and this one was moved this year and so was this one. And look, blooms on both. It's so exciting. Also getting blooms is my climbing hydrangea's gonna bloom for the first time. I'm so excited, it's ridiculous. It's not there yet, but it's got all the buds. Really excited. Silly. Okay, put in a little rhododendron. I'm actually putting in 2 more. Getting them on clearance now that it's the end of the season and nobody wants them. And putting them in because it's going to take a long time for them to get established and to grow large. And so in time, that wall will be covered with the climbing hydrangea and there'll be rhododendrons growing up against it. We often have the loveliest display of columbines, but that's one of the ones that the chickens really had to go at, unfortunately. But the few plants that did survive bloomed beautifully as always, and I took a bunch of pictures because most of them are no longer fully blooming. So I'll include that in the post. This side I swear these irises were in beautiful shape yesterday when I went to take a video. Less so today. That's okay. It's okay. They're still there. They're still around. This side I'm still working on. Still have weeding to do. Still have mulching to do. I don't want to mulch yet because we are going to build a stone wall on this side like there is on the other side. I back up. You see the ledge there. Ian and I have been grading this section since you last saw it. Mostly Ian. I started doing it. He came in and did it a lot better. A lot more efficiently. So we're grading this. Going to put in a stone wall there. I'm going to do a patio. I actually want to do another raised bed in the center. And then there's going to be a patio around it. And I'm hoping it'll be as beautiful as it is in my head. I guess we will just have to wait and see. So this is what's happening in my garden in June. I guess we're towards the end of June now. So it's probably been about a month since my last walk through here. And soon there will be roses. One of the perennials that I replaced the other missing plants with was roses. And I got really hardy ones, so I'm really hoping that they do all right. And I will keep you posted on that. But right now we are enjoying the peonies. Or at least what's left of them. I used to have so many more. Oh well. What's here is pretty. Alright. I'm gonna go check on that little one. Make sure she's still happily entertained. Have a nice night. Happy summer solstice. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.